Once in the time of Buddha, there lived a young man in a village. He used to get angry even in very small matters. Because of this habit, the villagers stopped speaking to him. Because of his short temper, all his family members left him and went away. The villagers were not coming to help him when he was in need of it. Because of this anger, his life became a big puzzle. The time was going on its pace. One day, he listened from someone that Lord Buddha came to their village. After listening to this, the young man then decided to visit Lord Buddha. The next day, that young man went to the Lord. The Lord saw the man and smiled, seeing him. The man said his problem of short temper to Lord Buddha. He also said how his anger became the reason of his loneliness. After listening to that young man, Lord Buddha said to him, "Don't worry, from now leave your problem to me." Then that young man sat near the lotus feet of Buddha. After some time, Buddha asked the young man, "Will you do a work for me?" Then that young man says, "Yes, Lord, why not?" Then Gautam Buddha shows a wheat bag which was near to him and says to the young man like this, "Take this wheat bag with you, and whenever you get angry, take out one grain out of the bag and keep it aside. When all the grains get completed, take the grains and bring it to me." The young man did not understand why Lord Buddha said to do so, but he agreed to the words of the Lord and took the wheat bag with him and went to his home. As said by the Lord, the young man started to take out one grain from that bag every time he got angry and kept it aside. After some days, when all the grains were completed, the young man took all the grains and went to Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha smiled, seeing the young man. Then the young man started to tell his experience like this. "In the first few days, I was getting very angry, and every time I became angry, I took a grain from the bag and kept the grain aside. At first, it appeared as a foolish work to me, but I continued to do, keeping one grain aside whenever I felt angry. Then after some days have passed like this, I observed that gradually my anger was becoming lesser and lesser, and my patience was increasing. As I was taking out a grain and was keeping it aside day by day, and I observed a big change in me. In the place of anger, I got smile on my lips. Because of my behavior being changed from anger to smile, the villagers slowly started coming to me and were talking to me. After some days, my smile dominated my anger, and now my life became happy and joyous, Lord. And now I am completely drawn out of anger to happiness and joy in my heart." Lord Buddha hears what that young man has said, and then he speaks to the young man. "Now keep all the wheat grains into the bag again, one by one." Hearing to the Lord, the young man asks the Lord, "Why to do this, Lord, when my anger has completely subsided?" But Gautam Buddha did not reply to his words. Then that young man keeps all the grains into the bag. In the process of keeping all the grains into the bag one by one, the young man does very hard work. After placing all the grains into the bag by that young man, Lord Buddha speaks like this to the young man. "You may be having anger, but you have no right to hurt anybody by your habit. It is very easy to become angry, but it is very hard to take back your words you have spoken in your anger. If you slip your tongue in anger, it hurts the heart of others with whom you behaved like this, and without splitting even a drop of blood from their body, you hurt them hard. And you lose the love of your friends or your parents or relatives by your rude nature, and you lose them forever. This is why you must learn to control your anger in your life. If you have anger on others, it is like taking poison by yourselves to kill others." This poison will not do any harm to others, but it will let your life in trouble because you yourself lose your friends and relatives and suffer loneliness in your life. By controlling anger, you communicate more effectively and solve any problems easily in your life. By saying so, Lord Buddha concludes his words. Then that young man's heart fills with happiness and he prostrates to the Lord and returns to his home.